Dude, but it has been fun.
Pet.
Like, I don't think I've ever seen someone more rapidly lose as much goodwill as Elon did in like a 3-hour period on Christmas, and then the next day being like, actually the problem with all of this is bots and botified accounts. That's who, and it's like, no, this should be in like school as an example of organic pushback. Like, it's very obviously organic. People are like, whoa, dude. We appreciate you buying Twitter, making it so more people can say things, but what are you doing? What are you? This isn't what we're talking about.
Yeah,
so we'll see.
I don't like it at all. And the if he were just supporting the visas and he left it ambiguous, it would leave a little doubt where you'd be like, maybe he knows something I don't. But then he just keeps typing, and he's like, you guys are all retarded. I don't need you. I need those big brain. I need those big brown Asian brains.
I declare war on you. Me and Ian Miles Chong and the guy that drew the logo for Dogecoin are going to war in ways you can't imagine.
Yeah, did you see the Sam?
I'm going to trans another one of my kids because you guys have upset me so much.
That'll show us. The Sam Hyde video that he put out was very good. And that part where Sam was like, guys, every single Indian that makes its way into China is a domestic threat to us. We need to be blockading the border between India and China, naval and land, to ensure that none of these hyper geniuses get to China. They're going to try and scoop them up, guys. We got to be careful. We got to be wary. And it's like, yeah.
It's the way they talk, man. Their accent, their English accent, whatever it is, like, you can't tell if they're like retarded or lying or a genius or what. Like, for some reason, that particular accent that they have really scrambles everyone's brain.
The response was funny, and then the amount of videos of like Indians in India that people started like using to respond, where they would be like, hey, Elon, you want to bring this guy over? And it's like an Indian guy in France, like on a ground level apartment staring through, and some woman is like
jacking off.
Yeah, he's literally leering in the room, jacking off. And then I'm like, I wonder if this guy's giving himself a taste or if he's going the whole 9 yards. He starts to back up afterward, cum all over himself.
God.
Covered in cum, and then just back out into the world to program Tinder.
If only he had been on Lock and Load. What's your cum producing thing that you guys are always selling here? You still got that?
Oh,
maybe if we open up our market to India, do you think that we'd make more money? We got to talk to Derek. Yeah, this is for all. We don't care where you live. Start coming more. But yeah, it's been an entertaining few days on Twitter watching that. And then the day after that, Elon like does this weird like dog on
Let's
his
go to
back,
Europe
belly up, where Elon's like, guys, it's about time that we return to more positive posting. And it's like, what the fuck? Just this, you've been on the internet long enough to know this isn't how you get out of this.
No.
Like, just make even like just lip service a concession.
Just say you're sorry.
That would get you more. Yeah, say you're sorry.
Yeah, say you're sorry,
sorry,
weirdo.
He's not sorry. He thinks he's right and we're wrong. And he wants to import as much cheap labor that can't quit their jobs afterwards as possible.
No. Now I see why you got all them ex-wives.
I mean, he's got to have a lot of ex-wives because he's got like, what, 60 kids?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, like a dozen, right?
One woman
does have around a dozen or 14 or so. He's got a bunch.
He does, but then like I will see like histrionic freakouts from the other side about Elon, where like Elon was going to some party with Trump at Mar-a-Lago, the New Year's thing, and he was walking in with like his kid on his shoulders, which is like a normal thing to do with a young kid. And some like huge tweet was like, I hope everyone recognizes this for what it is, a human shield. It's like, are you retarded? Are you a retarded person? You think there's not security at Elon Musk and Trump's? Yeah. It's like, really? He's holding them above his head to avoid a center mass projectile? Get real.
No, I don't think so. I think he's just trying to bond with like one of the few kids that he can still have some influence over because he neglected all the other ones building and pseudo managing companies into becoming the richest man in the world somehow.
Yeah. It's if I were him and I were trying to maintain this idea that I'm like 100 hours a week hyper genius, you can bet your ass that I wouldn't be regularly posting that I play enough Diablo to be in the top 3 online on Earth.
There's no way that's true. Look, he said that on Rogan. He said that he was the #1 Diablo player in the world. I've played a lot of Diablo. You did too. I can't imagine that he's the #1 in anything relevant without cheating or having a fake account that some like Indian is probably playing on. Like that's probably what it is. He got one of those fucking Indians to come over and play Diablo all day for him for $9 an hour. That's what that shit is. Because there's no way. Reason. It's not a very hard game to play, but it requires time. Like if he's #1 in score or something, that's like all day shit. That's bullshit.
Someone, maybe Caleb, Dick, you guys would know more, or you've looked into it more. What's with this seeming burner account that Elon has that he maintains is not him, but it's like his exact cadence, his voice, his vocabulary?
I'm not up on the I'm not up on the Elon Musk stuff.
I am a little bit. So someone exposed it because they spoke to the fake person, this Adrian person, and it's Elon using a voice changer. And so in the interview, a couple of times they were like, "So Elon, what do you think about this, that, and the other?" And Adrian just goes with it, like multiple times.
Adrian is he just a weirdo?
Elon. Yeah,
like is he? He's just a weirdo.
Yeah. Elon tweeted something like, "Even if that is my sock puppet account that I used to flatter myself, isn't that just a version of what the left is always preaching about? And I'm just affirming myself and and it's like that is not I mean no."
It is hard to tell because there are so many. I mean, I heard the clip of that guy talking and it sounds exactly like Elon Musk. I don't know what gray area there is there, but there are a bunch of people like that you listed, Dick, that are just bootlickers for Elon. He can say anything and people will be like, "So true, Elon, so true, we love you." And it's definitely not because you're the richest man on earth. We just agree with all your points. But it has been a fun time on Twitter the past few days.
It's been fun. It's nice to have an enemy. It's nice to see all the racists like unite, all the anti-Semites and all the anti-Mexican people united against a new common enemy. It's just fun. It's fun to mix things up in the new year.
We need that. 2025. The year we're mixing it up.